Host Paddy McGuinness was joined by team captains Sam Quek and Ugo Monye and 4 sports stars for the latest installment of Question of Sport on BBC One. However, the episode sparked a backlash among viewers who called for BBC bosses to put the show out of its misery. Sam was joined by International Boxing Federation champion Joe Cordina and former English footballer Anton Ferdinand. Ugo's team included English footballer Kira Walsh and Taekwondo star Lutalo Mohammed. After they were introduced, dozens of viewers took to Twitter to hit out over the BBC's decision to renew the series. Paul fumed, at BBC "Dear Lord, what have you done? Question of Sport is ST and needs putting out of its misery." #goes #Question of Sport. Sick, Harry and Meghan put spotlight on them. Expert says on Media Row. Adrian Foster added, "Time at BBC put Question of Sport out of its misery. A once great show has become unwatchable. What was so wrong with Tuffers, Dawson and Sue? Sick, Hardwire penned, at Question of Sport. What has happened to this program? Terrible and won't be tuning in again." Monty said, "No matter how hard the presenters work on it, Question of Sport, the chemistry simply isn't there. Sorry. Please put us out of their misery and bring back at Phil Tufnell, at Matt9 Dawson and Sue Barker." Sick, despite the backlash, other viewers seemed to thoroughly enjoy the latest installment and praised Sam for answering a string of tricky questions correctly. 8 remarked, #Question of Sport. Sam Quek is killing it, again. At DaddyCool1959 commented, #Sam Quek very impressive in tonight's #Question of Sport, definitely on fire tonight. 11:11 on the opening cues. Sick, when the whistle to mark the end of the quiz was blown, Paddy revealed Ugo's team scored 20 points, but Sam's achieved 25 points. Paddy McGuinness puts in head in hands after Sam Quek's error. Latest Christine McGuinness beams as wedding ring seen on right hand. Pictures. Question of Sport ratings decline since Paddy McGuinness takeover. Update, Sam gave her teammates high fives to celebrate their victory on the BBC programme. The format for Question of Sport was shaken up in 2021 when Sue Barker was replaced by Paddy as the host and Phil Tufnell and Matt Dawson were replaced as team captains by Sam and Ugo. Former tennis ace Sue, who hosted Question of Sport for 24 years, addressed being replaced by Paddy during a recent appearance on BBC Breakfast. She told host Naga Munchetty, "They, BBC, wanted to refresh the program and that's absolutely fine. So we knew it was going to happen and it was just the way in which it happened and the way it was handled, and the way I think the BBC wanted me to say that I was walking away from it. And yet, I'd never walk away from a job I loved. I didn't mind being replaced. Absolutely fine. That happens. But it was just the way it was handled. I think if we look back on it we could have handled it better. I think the BBC could have handled it better." Question of Sport continues next Friday at 8 p.m. on BBC One.